You don't need to spend loads of money to make great music on an iPad. I'm going to show you 20 incredible amp sims, effects, synthesizers, samplers, and utilities that honestly I can't believe are free. Let me show you. Let's kick things off with something for the guitarists. This is Primo, an amp sim for the iPad, and it's by a developer called APFX. It's really cool. It's a lovely UI. It's got two primary channels, a clean channel and an overdriven channel. It's got some really nice presets, and it's got a really nice delay and reverb built in. Let's have a quick listen to a couple of tones. This is a cool preset, it's called 80s Vibes. And you've also got some really nice overdriven tones. This is called Hard Rock Lead. I really like Primo. I've been using it for a while now. The UI is super clean and definitely worth checking out. This is a free one-channel amp from Nembrini Audio. This is the Crunk version 2. It's a really cool amp with a nice grit to it. Let me show you a couple of sounds. So it will do a nice clean if you roll back that gain. This is just on the edge of breakup. Almost sounds a little bit voxy. If we dial up that gain a little bit, we get a nice crunch. And it gets pretty heavy if you dial that gain all the way up. You can hear the noise there. I really like the raw nature of this amp. It's really simple, and if you play around with it, you can create some really cool tones. This is the 808 Overdrive Pro by Nembrini Audio, and this is really versatile. You can put it on different channels, vocals, guitar, and get a nice bit of crunch. It's replicating a tube screamer, and it gives a nice little bit of grit. Let me show you. So this is the guitar amp sim, pretty much clean. And we can turn on the 808. You can mess with the drive, tone, the level of it, just like you would a typical tube screamer. Really nice, simple, but very useful effect. This is called Big Stuff, again from Nembrini Audio. It's modeled on a Big Muff, of course, and it gives you that really nice overdriven sound. Let's give you some guitar without it engaged. Turn it on. If we dial up a little bit of reverb and delay on top of that, you can get some really cool sounds. A big, fat sound, super nice. Sticking with the Nembrini theme, this is another one of their amazing free plugins. This is just called the Wah. Now it looks like you would be able to connect a MIDI foot controller to control the Wah itself, but I'm just going to demonstrate it in this video to show you the kind of idea. Typical Wah pedal, but I quite like using it where I sort of stick it half open, so you get this kind of throaty kind of sound, right? If you combine that with the Big Muff emulation we looked at earlier, you can get these really big sounds. Really simple, really cool. And yet another Nembrini Audio plugin. This is just a tuner. Super utility here, but it does the job and it's really good. Let's turn it on and show you. You can just load it up on any channel. And it's going to listen to your input. And you can go through and tune. You know how to tune a guitar, right? This is the J6 Synth 1 by Audio Kit. It's an amazing analog inspired synth that is completely free, and I'm really blown away by some of the sounds and presets you can get from this app. I really like this one, super fat, amazing sounds. This is the Animoog Z by Moog, and it's a really, really nice looking synth. There's some amazing visuals that you get. You can mess with these things called orbs, and there's a whole bunch of functionality you can play with. I'll play you a couple of sounds now. This is the Blees Monolith from Blees, and they do a whole range of amazing plugins, but this is completely free and available to download in the App Store. This has got some really nice mono synthesis. Let's listen to some sounds. A really cool synth, and so much that you can do if you look at what's under the hood. Here we've got the Spectrum Synthesis Bundle from a guy called Thomas Burns. You have polyphonic, modal, granular, and resonator, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But you can get some really nice sounds. Let's have a listen to a couple of the different synths in this bundle. This is the modal synth. This is the resonator, and what's really cool is it's got this XY pad on screen, so you can mess with the tonality of what you're listening to as you go. So let's just press a single note. Pretty wild. A lot of fun to mess around with these XY pads, a really cool synth, and a bundle for free. You can't really go wrong. This is the SDSX drum sampler. It's got a sequencer in it. It's got loads of samples. It's got a lot going on here. I'm going to show you a couple of ways you could use it. And the fact that this is free, I mean, it's actually quite mind-blowing. It sounds incredible. So here we've got our pads. And we've obviously got different kits. We can sample through them. I'm just playing them on screen, but I'm sure you could rig this up to some kind of MIDI controller. But what's really cool is you can turn on the sequencer. If I go into the settings here, let's press play in Loopy Pro and get some of these kits to play their sequence. You could jam along, right? I've only just discovered this one myself, and it's really inspiring when you play along with some of these grooves, and I really want to dive deeper, but definitely worth checking out. This is a compressor called Rough Rider 3 by Audio Damage, and it's a really nice compressor that works on all your instruments. Here I'm going to demonstrate it on my guitar. I use it for that nice little funky extra added layer. Let's have a little listen to with and without. So this is the clean sound at the moment without a compressor. Let's engage this compressor. It's just tighter with this compressor on. We're not overdoing it, but it just makes it really nice and funky. There's a whole bunch of presets for this compressor. You can apply it to vocals, anything you like. A really good addition, a really good one for your toolkit on an iPad. This is called Blindfold EQ by Audio Thing. And what's really interesting about this is that it doesn't list the exact frequency numbers for your different bands. So it encourages you to be a bit more musical about your choices instead of getting too scientific. I found a really good use for this for subtractive EQ, which is a fancy way of saying find what sounds bad and then get rid of it a little bit. So on my guitar here, we've got this kind of clean sound, kind of funky, but it's a little bit spiky, I'd say, on the high end. It's got that digital feel to it right now. Sounds a little bit harsh. So let's head to the high frequency band and we're going to boost so that we can have a listen to what we're finding. And round about here I can hear really harsh kind of artifacts. So I'm going to take that now and I'm going to duck it a little bit. Let's try it without and with. It sounds much smoother now. I've got rid of some of those unwanted frequencies. I'm probably overdoing it with that cut, but it's just to demonstrate what you can do. A really cool EQ, and I'm really looking forward to using this. It gets me away from overthinking things. This is an interesting plugin. This is called Chow Tape Model by Chow DSP that you can find on the App Store. And I've just gone through a few presets. I haven't dove really deep into this one yet, but you can get some really weird and wacky kind of affected, warped tape effects. Let me show you a couple. You can get that kind of lo-fi. You can hear the tape warps in the background. Quite cool. This has got a faster wobble to it. Not your usual effect, and it's really quite interesting, so looking forward to playing with that one a little bit more. If you need a nice simple reverb that sounds good, this is called Reverb by Audio Kit. Let's have a listen. We can make it larger, maybe bringing back some of those lows. Really nice, simple sounding reverb. You can put it on a bus, you can put it on the channel, so many options. If you need a delay, another one from Nembrini Audio, this is their analog rack delay, and I just use it for simple quarter note delays, just to add a bit of atmosphere. Great on vocals, great on guitar, great on everything. I'm a big fan of this next plugin. This is called Pitch Drift by Baby Audio, and I love it for any time I am writing lo-fi style music because we can add this really cool tape warp sound. Has this really nice movement. Let's dial it up. Very simple in what it does. You just change the amount, but it sounds really cool. If you want to get some unique reverbs, then this is called Magic Dice from Baby Audio. And you simply press the dice button and it randomizes the different parameters for that effect. So you can get some things you weren't expecting and it might inspire you a little bit. Let's muck around with pressing that button whilst I sing a few lines. I really like some of the cool sounds I'm getting from this interesting reverb. This is a utility plugin that I use all the time. It's called Ulean LM Lite. It's the free version. You can upgrade for some more graphics and a few other options, but I just use the free version. And it's an LUFS meter, essentially. It allows me to gain stage a little bit better inside Loopy Pro. So that, say I start bringing in synths, guitars, pads, that kind of thing. If I get them roughly at the right level before I even get going, then I know that my loops are going to sound okay. For example, if I play my guitar, I'm getting around minus 23 LUFS, and then if I was to try and balance my drum pad, it's a little louder, so I'd probably dial that back. Not the most exciting plugin, but probably one of the most useful ones I've got on this list. This plugin is called Spectrogram by Tone Boosters. It's another utility plugin. And what's really cool about this one is just this visual representation of what's going on with the frequencies. For example, if you're trying to dial in your EQ for your vocals and you're trying to get rid of the sibilants, the S's, s, s. If I do that now, you can see it coming up. So you can see it on the top here. We've got it coming around that 8K region, which means now I've got a rough idea when I go over to an EQ what to target. You can do the same for guitars. You start to get an idea of where the energy is on the different frequencies. A really cool app, and one I've only just discovered and I'm definitely going to be using. Now, these are fantastic plugins, don't get me wrong, but these are just the free options on the App Store. There is an entire world of amazing paid apps which are 100% worth it that I use every single day. But I thought I'd make this video to try and help you out. If you're just getting going with maybe Loopy Pro, or you've got an iPad and you're getting into audio and audio production, you can find some really, really good options for free. Do not worry if you don't want to download all of these right now. Throughout the course, we'll focus on the core set of tools. Think of this as a bit of a bonus and maybe some inspiration for you as you get going.